So today is a good day. Today is a good day. Um, I, I'm level 59 on my human warrior on Bloodsail Buccaneers. Uh, this is this is the dude, and I'm about to hit 60. I got my rune cloth. I'm the correct amount of XP away from hitting 60. It's about 6:20 a.m. in the morning, so there's not a whole bunch of people on, and it's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday, 6:20 a.m. in the morning. I'm in Hardcore Cuties, and there's 27 people on, but I'm so ready. It's finally happening. So, yeah, level 60 on the Hardcore Warrior. Hardcore challenge done. 90 hit points, 2 strength, 1 agility, 2 stamina. We'll just put our point right there. So I wanted to go over a few things because now what? It's time to get ready for raids. But I want to talk about a couple of things and about the challenge and some of the things that I went through and my thoughts overall while it's still fresh. Um, this is my first hardcore character. Now I have made other hardcore characters. I made a couple of rogues and I did make like an orc warrior, but this was my first hardcore character that I made, and I played other characters like once this guy was about in his 40s just because the grind is long, got a little bored, and sometimes I would be out there getting world buffs and I would just like log off with world buffs and to look for like a dungeon group later on. So sometimes I wasn't on playing and I would be like, okay, I'm gonna go play a human rogue and try to get a ton of quests done and get a bunch of hardcore challenge achievements and things like that. But this is my first hardcore character that I made, and as you can see, it turned out great. Uh, some of the things that I got, uh, there we go. Not super impressive. RFD helmet. We got this is a quest necklace. Pretty good though. The stamina's huge. We really tried just stacking as much stamina as we could. Got pretty lucky with those off of a rare mob. That's a quest. RFD chest piece. We got a little bit lucky with that as well, but that was quite a while ago, and it's not plate. But it's better than nothing. It's my only mail piece. I got super lucky with these. I was in Winter Spring in that camp with High Chief Winterfall, and I was just killing some of the dudes, and boom, look at those. Freaking crazy. I'm so lucky that I got those. I got these out of a chest in Tannerus, so that was nice. Got the legs from Princess. Those were from a quest. Now that was really nice. Like the 12 stamina ring, huge. 13 agility, 5 stamina ring from Zul'Farrak. And my trinkets are not super impressive, so I ended up going and doing Maradon, but I forgot to loot one of the Khan in the dungeon. And I did remember that I didn't loot him, and so I ran back and I saw that the Khan had loot still, and I was running up to the body and the body disappeared. So I'll have to get Marka chosen now that I'm 60. I'll go back and get it. But as far as like Trinkets go, not anything super impressive. I got that one just to deal some AoE damage, mount speed, dispels polymorph and gives you HP back. Those ones I made a long time ago, like when I was in my 20s, and Lufa. This I got really lucky with. I pulled that out of a fishing box, so that was nice. But I was using a 5 agility gun before, so not much of a difference there, but definitely I prefer the stam over one more agility. And as far as my weapon goes, I got super lucky with this sword. Um, I was in Winter Spring and I just killed a dude, and boom, 181 top end sword with a ton of HP and like crit. So much better, so much better than this. I didn't end up respecking after I got sword. I stayed axe just because I did respec a lot and I didn't want to lose more money because at the time I think I only had like 60 gold, and I do want to actually spend 100 of that gold right now for my last bank slot because bag space is rough. Bag space is so rough, but I wanted to go over some talents and things like that. My talents look kind of stupid right now, but I wanted to go over talents that I chose early level, like, you know, pre pummel, pre whirlwind, pre mortal strike, and things like that, and then after as well, just to like give some thoughts of what was good and what I noticed was incredibly good. Um, as far as that goes, I think the last thing that I kind of wanted to touch up on was like the achievements I got. Now, I did do some, but I didn't do all, and most of my achievements are profession achievements. I would say that these two, the first two I did, Hogger and Benny Blanco, were kind of cheesed a little bit just because I started playing. I created this guy on 424, so quite a while ago, and um, when I made my character and I was leveling, there was a lot of other levelers, and so everything was just being camped, like everything. And so when I went over to Hogger, I mean there was like 10 people camping Hogger, and so it was literally just spam spam attacks, spam macro until you can hit the target, and people would just keep on attacking anyways and kill it. So, you know, I hit Hogger, everyone killed it. Same thing with the Benny Blanco. I just got the quest and I went over there, and there was like a ton of dudes looting the forgotten heirloom, and there were no mobs there, so it was like super easy. So these two I wouldn't really count as like, oh, you know, you got some good achievements, like good job, dude. Nah, those were cheesed. This one, just get masterwork target dummy before 51, 300 first aid. This one I'm actually a little bit like, oh, that's kind of cool because I didn't even think that was a challenge. I just went into Ashara and I did that quest with the blood elf mages and stuff like that. Had no idea it was a challenge, but yeah, I did that one. Um, this one I'm proud of doing all those dungeons. I tanked all the dungeons and no one ever died on me. I did have two mages that got close to dying. Um, one in Uldamon and like one in Razor Fen Downs. But that was the closest deaths, and no one ever died. 300 cooking, 300 mining, 300 fishing, and then also I'm super proud of this one. I did go in solo uh, High Chief Winterfall, but I was juiced. I mean, I had ZG, I had Dragon Buff, I had Songflower, I had the 3% crit buff for summer event, I had the 30 stamina from the summer event, I had I had, what was it? I don't know which one it's called, but you know, we got Royd's the 25 strength. I was using the 25 stamina one. I popped Winterfall Firewater. I popped a Rumsey Black Label. I popped a Wolf Steak. Like I was juiced, and I went in there and just I murdered it. There was no strat involved. I literally just tanked and spanked, and they all dropped like super fast. It was great. So got that achievement done. I kind of just wanted to hit triple digits in the achievement points and be like, yeah, let's go. But I also didn't want to be too risky for my first hardcore character. I really didn't want this guy to die. Um, but yeah, it turned out great. Turned out great. Now, my time played is super embarrassing. Super embarrassing. It's gonna, jaws are gonna drop. 12 days, 9 hours, and 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I spent a long time playing this guy. So, what's the date? 6/28. So I made this guy 4/24 and it's 6/28. So 2 months. I played this guy over 2 months. I do work full time, but I still played this game like 6, 8 hours a day. So what was I doing? What was I doing during that time? Well, I got all the professions done. So I spent a lot of time fishing, even when I shouldn't have been. Like even when my fishing skill was maxed out when I was level 18, I would still be in Loch Modan fishing because I told my I told myself that I wanted to fish at least one good green item from Loch Modan before I did like say dead mines. And so like there were some times where I would spend like a whole day not leveling and just playing for like a whole day. Doing like just random stuff. Sometimes I was farming gray mobs because I wanted to like for example, I wanted to get more of these, so sometimes I would run out of jungle remedy. I'd go back to Stranglethorn Vale and kill some medicine men until I got, you know, back to 10 jungle remedy, and then I would go on my merry way and start questing back in like Plaguelands, so because like jungle remedy is really good for Plaguelands, by the way. Um, so just like things like that, got my cooking up, spent a long time doing all the quests and things like that. Engineering is a pain to level up as well to get it, that engineering achievement. Oh my goodness, it takes forever. But I'm really, really happy with how things turned out, and I'm really looking forward to official. I'll probably be playing an orc warrior on official. Uh, but yeah, I think I'm gonna make this into a YouTube video. And I realize I say a lot. But this should be good. This should be good. I hope this gives some insight. Um, yeah. I hope you guys hit 62. I hope things go well. Stay safe out there. Um, make sure you guys don't do anything too silly. And hit 60. Let's go. Peace.